Forgive me for slacking up a little bit on this college scam situation, but I get caught up in a lot of other different stories and whatnot. So I decided, let me just go and dig and see what else I could find. I think the last time I talked about it was maybe about a little over a week ago with Rudy Meredith, but now it's back to Lori Loughlin and Felicity Huffman. The recent news that has come out as of 2 days ago is they are now saying that these two could face jail time, and it's also giving a time length as to what amount of jail time each of them will be receiving. And don't go crazy because it ain't that much time. I'm talking about less than 5 years for each of them. So I'm going to go ahead and get into this article. It says, it looks like both Lori Loughlin and Felicity Huffman may be facing prison time for their involvement in this year's massive college bribery scandal. According to an insider report from Deadline, the actors are looking at a penalty of somewhere around 6 months to just under 2 years if they are found guilty. And it seems that prosecutors are pushing for jail time. And before I go any further, what I've noticed is that when white people, for the most part, commit these type of crimes, or any crime for that matter, and they give them these low-level prison times, we are supposed to just accept whatever they give them. But if a black person gets the same amount of time or less, then the world or the society at large just loses their minds. Case in point, Jussie Smollett. They were getting ready to send that man to jail for 64 years for endangering himself. But all those indictments got dropped, and they are up there protesting their ass off as if he did what they did or a whole lot worse. Give me a break. Earlier this year, Loughlin and Huffman were exposed for being part of a national scam that involved bribing college officials to let their children into school. Loughlin and her husband, fashion designer Massimo Giannulli, allegedly faked athletic records and SAT scores to get their 2 kids into USC. Huffman was also named as being a part of the scheme. The actress's husband, William H. Macy, has not been named as a defendant in the case. This college admission scheme has been one of the most bizarre scandals of the year, as well as poignantly devastating to Loughlin. In the wake of the scandal, Netflix dropped the actress from Fuller House and Hallmark, Loughlin's longtime home, severed all ties with her. But it seems as though things are only getting worse for these actresses. This week, both Loughlin and Huffman made an appearance in Boston's federal court in connection with the trial. Neither made a plea, but an insider report from Deadline revealed that the prosecutors in this case are determined for both stars to receive jail time if they are found guilty. The insider report mentions that jail time could range anywhere from 6 months to 2 years, depending on how cooperative Loughlin and Huffman are with authorities. Like I said, if this had happened to a black celebrity, they would have got hit with probably way more time. And if this happened to the average black person, well, you can forget it. They basically giving them Martha Stewart time, and they're probably not even going to go to a real jail if they get found guilty, and if they even go to jail. After the report, Hollywood Life interviewed a Boston criminal attorney about the case. Though Brad Bailey is unconnected to the case, he projected that Huffman could face between 21 and 27 months of jail time if found guilty. Now, if this was a black person, it would be 21 to 27 years. That same estimate predicted that Loughlin could face anywhere from 37 to 46 months in prison. Over 50 people have been charged with participating in this $25 million nationwide scam. As the weeks go on and this case continues, we'll know more about what punishments these celebrities may be facing. But for now, enjoy this Fuller House episode loosely about Aunt Becky going to jail. And the thing is, they keep talking about the same 3 people. Rudy Meredith, who is not a celebrity, and these 2 right here. They'll kind of briefly touch on the William singer because he was like the spearhead of the thing, but they don't talk about many of the others at all. And like I said, like many of you already know, I did a video talking and highlighting all 50 people, showing their images, at least the ones that were available, and highlighting all the occupations that they had, whether they, worked a job, whether they were a professor, a coach, an actor, actress, business owner, whatever. but you rarely ever see them. Like, let me know down in the comments if you can even remember some of the names of the people that I even mentioned, let alone their occupations, outside of Lori Loughlin and Felicity Huffman. And you can throw Rudy Meredith in there as well, and William Singer. I bet you probably couldn't even remember them without having to go back and look at my video to let you know who these people were and what they did, or what they did for a living. Like, it's like, I think they let or they put something out there about a couple of other people, but then they only stayed in the news for about a day. Now it says 50 people here, but we keep seeing like the same 4 people. What's going on with the other 46 people? And like Harvey said, where are their mugshots? They've been out there, they've been arrested and everything like that, but I have yet to see a mugshot for either Felicity Huffman or Lori Loughlin or Rudy Meredith or William Singer or anyone else that was involved with this situation. And to be honest, if we haven't seen it by now, we're not going to see it. But that's the update as of right now concerning these 2 right here. If there's any more additional information, I hopefully will be able to come across it in a timely manner, and I will bring that to your attention. Y'all let me know what you think about this down in the comments, and I will talk to you in the next one.